All right, episode 50 of the Think Much podcast. I am your host, Loventas.
The Big 5-0, baby. Yes, sir. Episode 50, and we're looking to keep grinding. How's everything going with you, brother? My name is Lucas.
Everything is going good there, brother. Episode 50. You gonna do something special today?
Yeah, we're gonna do something special.
Well, don't put me in it. Like you specifically.
Something special. I don't know if we're gonna do anything special. Let's see what we got crack-a-lacking, bro. Let's see what the mood takes us.
You still gotta stop involving me.
What you mean? It's
asking you specifically.
Gosh, yeah, spotlight. Here we come. Can I get something off my chest right quick, bro? I'm sorry, bro. Can I get something off my chest? We're gonna start off with 5-0. Nice and strong, bro.
Nice and strong. Okay, let's get it.
So, bro, let me be honest with you, bro. My week was relatively straight. But more importantly, this is what I want to get off my chest. Bro, people can get on my nerves, bro. People can really downright just get on my nerves. I was having a conversation with someone earlier this week. You think, bro? I was having a conversation with someone earlier this week, bro. And we were talking, we were debating. Well, it all started because, never mind, that's too much. But anyways, yeah, well, it all started because we were debating, regardless if football is good or not. And she said, and the person said, well, football's not that good for the culture. They make it too political. And she was like, well, you realize probably about 10 years. And I was like, what do you mean by 10 years? Well, I said, why in 10 years? And she was like, well, in 10 years, I may just start off by saying, thank God I'm not a sensitive individual. I mean, I'm sensitive at times, but not it's not going to deter me from my goal. She's like, well, in 10 years, all those dreams and goals you'll have, you'll come to a realization that they won't come true.
Who's talking to me like this?
Bro, I can't. I'm nameless, bro, but that crap, okay. So when that was said to me, it was like a fork in the road. Like, in my mind, there was a fork in the road. And I could either take this the negative way or positive way. So, I took the positive route. And I was just like, or in 10 years, you'll realize that you can't accomplish anything that you put your mind to. But you're just stuck in a rut right now, which is completely understandable because most people are. And they're working for a company that probably doesn't give two craps about if they die tomorrow. But, it's just only because, two things here. One, for the people out there, man, if y'all have something y'all want to accomplish or a dream that y'all really want to go forward, man, let nothing or nobody deter you. Because at the end of the day, our mentor said it best earlier, the only thing that's going to stop us is us. And I preach that, and I'm not going to continue to preach that again on this podcast. But it's the truth. Because at the end of the day, you have the determination, you have the drive, and you can continue to do it. And honestly, it's up to you. Ultimately, if you fail, if you fall, or if you succeed and you go high, that's on you. It's on no one else but you. Self-accountability. And number two thing, actually three things. So the second thing to take away from that is, at the end of the day, you must be doing something good if people are trying to kind of deter you in that way. And I know this person didn't mean it as in a hurtful manner or anything like that. But it was. I don't know, it was just weird because in my eyes, I'm like, man, I'm never ever gonna tell someone that their dream or what they want to do is not good or that they can't do it. Because at the end of the day, we can all do whatever we put our minds to, and that is the truth. But we're building a society where they want to do nothing but bring us down. Because if you have too many successful people in the world, it's bad for business. So it's easy to bring people down. But it's crazy and sad. And more importantly, the third thing, and dang, I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, one, two. Dang, I forgot the third thing. It'll come back to me later. But I don't know. It's just crazy because I've got that, and I've just got a lot of negativity as far as pushback goes, and people not believing. But here's the thing: people have to realize, at the end of the day, you gotta revamp your circle and fill it with people that do believe in you, and that's in general. And I want to say thank you so much for that, brother. This is our 50th episode. We keep on going strong. I was gonna say long and strong. That's how low-key gay, but we're saying a bad thing. I should throw that out there. But we keep going strong, and I just want to say I appreciate that. But it's crazy.
Are you saying it's crazy that people are pessimistic? Is that?
No, well, no.
So what's so crazy about the story? Because that sounds like a normal day to me.
No. Obviously, that's not the crazy part. The crazy, I mean, I guess it is because, like, it's my fault. People that, are closer to you that you're supposed to look up to, you would think that they would be the closest ones.
Who's this person?
Can't say, bro.
The story's boring then.
Yeah, bro. Let's just say we both know who it is. But anyways, like, it's just, man, it's crazy because, these are people you're supposed to look up to. These are people that you're supposed to really have full faith in. You expect the same, not the same treatment, but at least have a little nudge. But at the end of the day, I came to realize at the end of the day, it's about camaraderie, faith, and just hard work and dedication.
It's about, what's that C word you said?
Camaraderie? Am I saying that right? No, bro. I spent like 2 hours earlier saying it wrong. So I probably said it wrong. Just that bond. And nothing else matters, man. And that's all I got. That's one of the very few things that I got. But I do want to put that out there and the energy out there. And anybody, if you want to do something, go ahead and do it. It's hard, but it'll pay off in the end. Yes, sir? That's kind of I want to start off. Any thoughts about?
I'd like to know who it was.
How was your week?
Good. Up until you didn't tell me who it was.
Jesus.
Yeah, what kind of tease?
Sorry, bro.
That could have been a made up story.
Hey, it could have been, bro. What was it? It felt real.
It felt real. It didn't sound real. But moving on. Yeah, my week was good. Nothing too special, Weather's starting to get nice outside. It looks like, thank God. Tired of that Florida heat.
It's trash.
Is it? So do you finally believe in global warming, or?
I've always believed in global warming. Can you stop with this?
What?
You think of these racist people are my friends.
Whoa.
You think of their...
What racist people? What are you talking about?
Big Dog Trump. You thought that I was supporting him, which I'm not. Sorry. But I'm going to put out there. But anyways, yeah, of course global warming is real. Bro, look at Antarctica, bro. I'm sorry, last North Pole. One of them.
It is Antarctica. This guy. But yeah, the weather's starting to get nice outside, but that's about it on my end. P. Diddy Puff Daddy. You ever heard of him?
Let's go. Yes, sir. Dude, I got Tupac shot.
Whoa. Relax. Relax.
Nah, bro, we put it out there, bro.
No, you're putting it out there. Stop saying we.
It's episode 50, bro. We put everything out there, bro.
Relax, dude. All that stuff is a legend. But yes, Diddy, he did an interview with Charlamagne the God, and on there they're talking Biden, Trump, and all that. And he says that it's time for us to hold Trump accountable, or these political leaders accountable. So that's why he decided to create his own political party called, quote, our Black Party, unquote. So,
well, no, my question, because I was reading a little bit about the comments that he said about Trump and the thing, but my question is, what does he mean by create a political party?
That's exactly right.
Can you just do that though? That's my question.
Yeah, you can do that. You can create, yeah.
You can
just in America, you can create whatever you want.
I guess no. I 1000% support it and agree with it. He does have a point. You'll have. Okay, so you obviously have, and this is politics. You have both parties play a certain side, and sometimes obviously black people get caught in the middle. Not to mention, we really feel like our vote don't count, which actually is a good majority of people. It's not just black people as well, but to have this party to where I'm guessing where it makes us feel more at home. At least comfortable to be able to have conversations, to be able to make sure that our vote is going somewhere. Because obviously, if he has enough power to make a party, in my opinion, he has, that's proof that he can push votes or make sure that votes are at least going somewhat the right way, or make sure they can put them in the right hands.
I'm pretty sure he does not have that type of power.
Well, I'm saying
make sure
he got money, so he got money. People with money got power, so he may have that power. He may have. I don't know what kind of pull he has, but in order for
he has money, but he don't got altering government money.
This is true. I don't know, but I'm saying if you're gonna pull this move and this create a party and not have a plan for it, makes you not smart. So obviously he has a plan for it, and he wants to make African Americans feel comfortable, I'd imagine.
His point was that a lot of times these political leaders, they don't take black issues in the hand, and he feels like we got a lot to say. Black people get ignored most of the time when it comes to these issues, so that's why he wanted to create this political party.
Makes sense. It actually makes a lot of sense. It's really good.
Yeah, but you know,
how do you feel?
Cool. Another, two's not enough. I don't like any of these guys. So, I mean, another option is always great. More options is always good, in my opinion. The more options, the better. Why? I mean, you can vote independent, but realistically, it's come down to two people. So, the more options, the better.
Even if you vote independently, but this still doesn't make no sense to me. Even when you vote independently, you can't vote for anything local. Like
no, I'm talking about the presidential election. You vote for the independent representative.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I meant. Yeah.
In this case, it would probably be Kanye West. I take it.
No.
Well, I mean, that's the only other person running, right?
No, there's people you haven't heard of on the independent side. So, yeah. So that the more options, the better. But he was getting pushback because remember, this was the same guy in a mink coat when we were when a lot of people were boycotting the NFL, and he was at the Super Bowl or whatever with the mink coat, So it's kind of weird now that he's coming back around.
Come on, you just want to watch a little football, bro.
Watch it from home, like
you just want to watch a little.
Watch it from home, like the rest of the population.
He wanted the experience, bro.
What, bro? When we're trying to,
maybe
stand up for Cat.
It was a good game. I just want to see a good game, bro.
Bro, watch it from home like the rest of the population.
No.
Like normal people.
He was there, bro. He was there.
Well, I'm just saying he's getting pushback from this. So also there's a clip of Malcolm X floating around that I saw on the timeline where he's talking about how in the black community, our leaders seem to be like comedians, athletes, musicians, and things like that. But in the white community, you don't seem to see that. So. It's another thing. It's just an interesting time.
I guess I understand the point, and it does kind of make sense.
And Malcolm X's point was like those people, those entertainers, are saying what the other side wants them to say. So, it's just an interesting thing to talk about. It's that time of the year. Politics, presidential election. Yeah, it's just a good conversation. Who knows what's going to happen with this?
You think it'll go places? You think
I think it'll go. I don't know if it'll be something bigger. I think it's gonna go places.
Well, it's definitely good to have regardless. And I hope that it does. And I would imagine, like I said, if he's supporting, I would imagine if not, you're gonna get some major heat and blowback. But I would imagine it's always good to have a place that we can feel like that we're hurting. Like I was saying before, actually go to and feel as if someone's gonna speak up about the person that is going on with the African American community, people of color community, and I'm always down for support there for people to have a voice. So I'm always down for it.
Yes, sir. Yep. I think that's it for our political digest, right?
Yes.
Unless you got any
good little topic. As far as political, nope.
You heard what happened with Joe Biden and his son?
Come on.
Hunter Biden?
You telling me crackhead?
Whoa, all right. Moving on, bro. You just calling it. You ain't saying anything today, huh? All right. Your boy Le'Veon Bell.
Let's go.
Former Pittsburgh Steeler.
Going straight to the Chiefs, boy. Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure it's offensive. Say it like that. Anyways, yes, Le'Veon Bell is signing with the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champions. Is this a good move? And if so,
a good move.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why is it a good move?
I think it's 1,000 good move because it's going to open up the Kansas City offense for sure.
Like it needs more opening?
Huh? Well, yeah. Now you got a whole different threat that can catch and can run.
So that means someone's getting less touches.
Huh? That's perfect. I mean, that's fine. I'm pretty sure
they seem. So that means someone's gonna get. You don't think that someone can potentially get upset?
No. The reason why I say that is because the Super Bowl championship team and Patrick Mahomes already passes to try to pass a different receiver so everybody gets touches. And I mean now they have an established run game and their focus right now is to get another chip. I don't think they're really necessarily focused on they don't strike me as the type of team or even the players on the team to really focus on touches or anything like that. Only because it's a team game. They understand that. Even with
is it a team game? Why do they put so much onus on the quarterbacks then? Oh, it's Brady versus Rodgers. If it's such a team game,
highlight. I mean, that's a highlight. And that's a little news grab. That's all that really is. To be honest,
news grab.
Because they
get paid the most.
Yeah, but it would make no sense otherwise. Because I mean,
ratings drop whenever their starting quarterback doesn't play.
This is true. But I mean, it's still a team game. You can't row and then go out there and run and catch the ball.
Cam Newton did it in 2015.
I guess I never watched Cam Newton though, but obviously it's a team game, and you are right. That is something, and I discussed this last time. I don't understand that. Like they do that, like it's basketball or like it's soccer or something where it's like head to head.
Nah, soccer ain't head to head either. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know what soccer.
I'm a spitball.
But they're trying to act like they're head to head. It's just like, what was it last week?
I think you should have said boxing or MMA.
Yeah, it would have been better. But with Nick Foles and
Tom Brady.
Yeah, but they were who got the best? Well, really it was Tom Brady versus Khalil Mack. That's what it was, and so it makes no sense. But it's gonna open up the offense for sure. Their run game is probably it's Le'Veon Bell. So
you don't think he's washed it, do you?
What did you say?
You don't think he's washed, do you?
No, I still think he's one of the best backs in the league.
I think he's one of the best backs in the league.
Yeah, if you look at stats, I think Dalvin Cook holds the number one stat right now as far as rushing yards.
Le'Veon Bell's not even averaging a yard per carry, right?
Yeah, but he was also injured as well.
17 games, he hasn't had a 100 rush yard game.
Once again, he was also injured, and look what
I'm talking about games he played.
But he's coming back from the Jets with no O-line, really, and the Jets are absolutely horrific, and everybody knows the ball is probably going to go to Le'Veon Bell.
Todd Gurley was doing all right in LA a few years ago, and they didn't have an O-line.
But okay, see, now we're talking about two different backs, though.
They both can do the same thing.
Yeah, but we're talking about two different backs because Todd Gurley is more of a Saquon Barkley running back, where you run it through players like Le'Veon Bell don't play like that. 1,000%. Bro, watch highlights of Todd Gurley, bro. That's 1,000% true. He's out here hitting people, running through people. He's not gonna. And Le'Veon Bell don't shy away from a tackle, don't shy away from a hit. But Le'Veon Bell is known for being more conservative, where he.
Todd Gurley's not Ezekiel Elliott.
No, but my point is he runs he doesn't run Derrick Henry straight. But my point is he goes for contact.
Nah, I disagree.
That's 1,000% true.
He's not Ezekiel Elliott, and Saquon Barkley makes you miss more than anything. He's an elusive back, Saquon Barkley. What are you talking about?
Bro, he's a.
Ezekiel Elliott is one. He wants the contact.
Yes,
Derrick Henry wants the contact.
Saquon Barkley is also known for contact too, as well as elusiveness. He's known for both.
They call him the second coming of Barry Sanders.
You can't be known for both though. And Barry Sanders was hitting people too.
No, he was.
Barry Sanders was to hit people.
Barry Sanders was known for his juking abilities, for not getting touched. That's what he's known for.
He was
that's literally sure, every once in a while, but that's his primary thing was not getting hit. That's what made him so great. That's why he was able to play well for so long.
Interesting. But either way, obviously, but Saquon Barkley is. Look at highlights, bro. Saquon Barkley, yes, obviously he has the juking ability, but he also hits and probably got way more yards per contact than Le'Veon Bell probably does, for sure. Just like most running backs probably do, because Le'Veon Bell is more of a hesitant and patient back, and that's my point. So dang, I forgot where we're going with this, mofo.
Nah, I know my point.
I forgot.
You got bad short-term memory.
No, I forgot where I was going. Gosh, I totally forgot the question.
Okay, just relax. Yes, I agree with you that Le'Veon Bell is going to be a good addition to the Chiefs because he's another weapon. I'm just saying, the past 17 games he's played with the Jets.
Oh, that was
looking so good.
Hey, no, but he's not washed. That was your question. No, he's not washed.
I know he's not. I hope he's not washed. I'm a fan of Le'Veon. So, we'll see what happens with the Chiefs because they play the Bills Sunday. So, that should be a good.
Do you think the Bills are that good?
Josh Allen is pretty damn good.
Josh Allen has been carrying that team.
Their secondary is pretty good too.
I was just curious. I haven't watched too much of the Bills.
They just need a running back.
Huh? I haven't watched too much of the Bills, so I don't know.
Josh Allen probably got the best arm in the league right now. The strongest arm in the league right now.
Stronger than Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, it's either Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes right now.
Stronger than Aaron Rodgers, son? The Hail Mary King? We talking about that?
I was looking at it. This man threw like 60 yards on his knees. Yes. Yes, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Can I say this though, bro? I'm going to put this out there. You about to get really upset. Russell Wilson.
I'm not upset. I love Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson is probably the most clutch quarterback in the league, for sure, by far.
Tom Brady has something to say about that. Tom Brady will say otherwise. He has the most game-winning drives since he's been in the league. So, nice try.
Gosh, again, you pulled that out. You pulled that one out.
I mean, do it against the Vikings.
But the thing was, bro, they were down.
They won 4 for a reason.
Bro, it was 20-3, bro. They were down, bro. Russell Wilson brought them back.
You know they're 1-4 for a reason, right?
It doesn't matter. It's still the Minnesota Vikings, and they were still up. Minnesota's still. Okay. They got Dalvin Cook.
Yes, he came.
They still got Dalvin Cook, son.
You just told me it was a team game. So you're talking about a team that's 1-4. Yes, Russell Wilson is clutch, but bro, he did against the what he did was great, but. Bro, you act like he did it against the title contender.
But to be fair, actually, well, I'm kind of going to argue my own point here because, like, Pete Carroll really coached a really good game, too, because that first half, you saw that they kind of 1,000% eliminated. What are you talking about? Russell Wilson did not have rarely any passes completion anyways for that first half. I mean, it was pretty washed that first half, honestly. It was second half where he came back. And he 1,000, look at the stats, bro. That's 1,000% true.
I haven't said anything.
Oh, it's just your look. Sorry. Maybe I'm getting oversensitive. But anyways, but like Russell Wilson came back that whole second half and brought them back. So, and DK Metcalf, really, I want to say underrated receiver. Probably.
DK Metcalf?
Yeah.
He's underrated. Not underrated?
I don't really see him in the. Well, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people he don't really get the coverage that like he really deserves, or the respect that he really deserves for being a big receiver and be able to make the reliable catches. I'm a big fan.
Dak Prescott, your boy Dak Prescott, Dakota Prescott. That's not. Anyway, we just watching his little IG video, support video.
It was NFL posted. I just follow NFL.
Okay. Anyways, gruesome injury.
Yeah, my dog, bro.
Compound ankle fracture.
Yes, sir. That boy was hanging.
That's usually what happens when the bone sticks through.
That boy was hanging. Can we just I mean, Dak Prescott is Dak Prescott, but can we acknowledge how tough this dude is? This man bro. Really think about this for a second, bro. This man, his ankle was dangling. He slammed it down on the grass to try to pop it back in place to play, bro. Come on, bro. I don't know about you, but if I have a dangling ankle, the last thing I'll do is try to slam it on the ground.
He had to. He's on a 1-year contract. I'll do the same thing too.
You are funny.
What are you talking about? The rest of my career depends on this.
I don't know, bro.
Put me out there, coach. Come on, right back out there.
Right, limping it all.
Yes.
But it was extremely gruesome and brutal like that. It's kind of sad to see.
It said 4 to 6 months. What do you think?
4 to 6 months? He probably gonna try to come back with 4. Maybe a little less. I don't know.
With that kind of injury,
you never know. You never know, bro. Like you said, 1-year contract, and you think he's gonna get his money after that?
Well, he has to prove that he's.
Bro, I do 552 yards before that game, and during that game I got.
How many wins did y'all have?
Huh? That's not my fault. I'm carrying.
You're the quarterback. All the onus is on you. You want the quarterback.
Nah, we were just talking about this.
No. But you want the Patrick Mahomes money, and the Lamar Jackson and the Deshaun Watson money. You not winning.
Deshaun Watson had D-Hop at the time before he got the money, so D-Hop's making all the catches, and they went positive, and they were going to the playoffs.
He had Amari Cooper and Ezekiel Elliott.
Huh?
And Gallup.
Yeah, but still, this year...
way more weapons than Deshaun Watson.
Okay,
I heard to hear that.
But either way, this year... I'm talking about this year right now. Well, okay. Anyways, this year right now...
one game, and they shouldn't have won that game against the Atlanta Falcons.
No, they won 2 games, right? Because they won the game out of it.
Well, no, they won the Dallas game. I mean, the Giants game.
Yeah, the Giants game, which
I'm talking about going.
That shouldn't even be close.
I'm talking exactly. I'm talking going into that game where he was 1-3.
Yeah, but is it him or is it the coach? That's the thing. There's so many variables. Because people were dropping passes. He was pretty accurate. If you look at the tape, if you actually look at the
Dak.
If you look at the game, it was
he's thrown a few picks, and he should have had more against Cleveland Browns. In Cleveland Browns, he should have thrown at least 4 picks. The Cleveland Browns just dropped it. So I don't know where you're getting this. He's throwing a lot of yards, but they're empty calories. So I don't know where you're getting this.
Empty calories. My dog was still putting in the work. That's my point. What my dog was still putting in the work.
We talked about this last week, and you agreed with me. When you are down by you're down by an average of 17 points.
Of course, you're gonna have to throw the ball a lot just to get back.
My point is, he's still trying to. He obviously still has to make the throws, but my dog is still trying to throw. My dog is still throwing the ball and making the completions to the receivers because they were still accurate.
Lucas, that's the only way That's the only way you'll be able to come back is by throwing the ball.
Not really. You can run the ball too.
No, you can't because it's gonna take more.
This is true. No, this is true. It may take more clock. But I'm saying my dog is, bro. There's plenty of times where you have QBs that they'll be down by so much, but they don't get 502 yards. Are you serious, bro? My dog,
because they don't have the weapons, dude. You understand the weapons Dak has, dude? Amari Cooper, Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Ezekiel Elliott. Dude,
yeah, to be fair,
incredible weapons, dude.
Okay, you got me there.
I'll go out there and give you 300.
He got the best trio receiver in the league for sure,
and not a bad running back.
He got probably top 3 running back. This is true.
I'll go out there and give you $150.
$150. Just go ahead and lob it there, bro.
I'll give CD a couple times. Gallup.
But my point is, bro, my dog is still making the throws, and to me, he's still putting
quarterback. You're still losing the games. If you want to talk about still, you talking about still, they're still losing the games.
Yeah, but is it him or
let me ask you that question.
is it?
Should they have won that Atlanta Falcons game?
It doesn't matter. They won.
No.
No.
Okay, but so it doesn't matter they won.
A dub's dub.
Okay, perfect, good. You made it easier for me. So they're before that they're 1-3, right? So nothing else matters. I don't care how many yards you threw for. You're 1-3 at the end of the day.
My dub
and the weakest division in NFL
different
history.
argument. That's a different argument. That's a different argument.
Well, how's that a different argument?
Because
you're
when I'm
because that of all time.
But before when I talk about a dub is a dub, that's team. This is for an individual and an independent contract. My dog, that's for his contract.
Gets paid
my
off
dog
you winning. Look at Ryan Tannehill. He didn't do anything. He wasn't throwing for a whole bunch. Listen, he wasn't throwing for a whole bunch of yards, but all he did was pass the ball off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry did all the work, and they gave Ryan Tannehill $90 million guaranteed. Not because he was throwing for a whole bunch of yards, but because he was winning and he was in a good system.
Carson Wentz got paid. Where is he at?
13-3.
Where is he at right now?
He got paid because of what he did. Carson Wentz was 13-3.
Was he 30? Okay, see.
And he was going to win the MVP before he tore his ACL that year.
Matt Ryan?
I forget who won it that year, but Carson Wentz was in the lead.
No.
13-3 that year.
I'm saying my point. There are quarterbacks over him that are paid, but they aren't doing nothing right now, and that he has outshined. I don't like Dak Prescott. Look,
I don't get what you're saying.
Huh? There are QBs right now that are paid more than him that he is outshining for sure. Like I said, my dog threw for 502 yards a game.
Who's he outshining?
Huh? Carson Wentz.
Look at the weapons Dak has.
Jimmy G, the Mister got benched by the Dolphins. That dude.
Jimmy G took his team to the Super Bowl. So
I know that's not that. Yeah.
I don't care what you say. Carson Wentz has no weapons. Deshaun Jackson, bro. Again, Carson Wentz is playing with guys like you out there, dude.
Oh, bro, come on, you can't use it 2 weeks in a row though.
Seriously, he's playing with you out there, dude. His best weapons aren't there, dude. And you're talking about Dak Prescott, probably the best, at least top 5 receiving core running back in the league, dude.
If you throw in
Carson Wentz is literally at the bottom of that. Give Carson Wentz those weapons.
I don't know. I still don't know if he's making it. I'm be honest with you. Even when Deshaun Jackson was on the team, he still wasn't making complete catches. His accuracy is not all there.
Deshaun Jackson hasn't played a lot of games. He was injured all last year. He might have played 1 game last year, and that's when he came back his last year.
My point is though,
when he had weapons, he was 13-3, and he took his team last year to the playoffs when Dak didn't. With people like you, he beat Dak last year,
huh?
When they played it head up. So what are you talking about? Carson Wentz has proven that. Carson Wentz has done more with less than Dak Prescott.
I don't know about that one. So that's tough, but that's real tough. Because look at it now, bro.
Carson Wentz has never had the number 1 offensive line, or he's never had the number 1 running back in the league.
But okay,
and he's never had an Amari Cooper.
But to be fair, they have also had a better coach. That's the argument I would make for Philadelphia.
Why is Doug Peterson a better coach? Because he won a Super Bowl?
That's what I'm gonna say.
I don't know. You're talking about throwing yards. Now you want to bring coach.
Well, okay. Well, we can talk about
I'm talking about weapons. The weapons aren't comparable. Carson Wentz has had to do way less than has had to work with way less than Dak Prescott. It's not even comparable. Anybody would tell you.
So
that.
let me
There's
ask
no
you.
Talk there.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What can Dak Prescott do to prove himself even more?
He's got all the weapons.
Well, let me ask you I ask you a question. What can he do to prove himself more?
Win more games. Not be 1-3.
But it's not.
Be lucky to be 1-3.
It does.
In the worst division.
That's
in football
the thing,
history.
though. That's the thing, though. It doesn't just fall on the QB. That's the thing, though. It doesn't.
Look at Tom Brady.
It doesn't just.
Look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady for years. I know it's.
Once again, perfect example. It doesn't just fall on the QB because look, he's in a new system and they're 2-3.
No. Who's 2-3?
The Bucks.
They're 3-2.
I'm pretty sure they're 2-3. Unless I'm incorrect and it's all wrong.
You are incorrect. They got a winning record. They've only lost to the Chicago Bears and New Orleans Saints. What are you talking about? There's no need to argue. They don't have a negative record.
But either way, like he's going to a new, like Tom Brady, great QB. Can we say Hall of Famer? That's what we would say, right? Hall of Famer? Yes or no? Hall of Famer.
Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Okay, thank you.
About?
So
why
now,
are you asking that?
So he's going to Tampa Bay. You can't necessarily just blame him for the record.
They're doing pretty good. It was that last game they did bad. No one expected them to go. A lot of people picked the Saints to win that division.
Huh? I know. Okay.
No.
I might. Hey, look.
Exactly.
Whatever, it might be wrong. You might
the Saints were the betting odds favorite to win the division.
Okay, they are 3-2. You are correct.
I know. I don't know why you looked up, but back to the point. The Saints were the favorites to win that division heading into the season because of what you said. Tom Brady being in a new system, and plus they didn't have a regular.
You are proving my point even more. Thank you. Because my point is, it doesn't just all fall on the QB. That's my point. You sitting here saying blame you.
Because they're already better than last year with the same coach and same system.
You blaming Dak Prescott?
No.
For not
answer that point. They're already better than last year, and Tom Brady is a new piece.
But Tom Brady himself is actually doing a little bit worse than last year.
So you just said it wasn't all on the QB.
Huh?
So now
But no. I'm just saying that Tom Brady. I'm saying that Tom Brady is doing worse than last year. What the freak, bro? I'm so confused right now. Okay, so you are saying
I'm talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady is making the Tampa Bay Buccaneers better than they were last year.
Okay, I see your point. And dang, you got me trapped in the corner with that. Yikes. Good play.
No, ain't no good play. You just like to argue for no reason.
Oh, no. I don't like to argue, but I'm just saying, like, so many people are blaming Dak Prescott.
I'm not blaming Dak Prescott, because when I asked you that question, why is it always on the quarterback? I was kind of saying that kind of tongue in cheek. I know why they do it because they get a lot of people say it's the most important position in sports. So I know why they say it's always a quarterback versus quarterback. I know why they do that. I was being like kind of facetious when I said that. So with that being said, you kind of do have a lot of pressure as a quarterback of a football. It's the most important position.
But in
sports, you have a lot of pressure, especially when you have those type of weapons. You gotta win me some games, dude.
Has Dak, yes or no, had a good year so far, number wise, stats wise?
I can. So you're saying he's playing good because he's throwing for a lot of yards. That's what you're saying.
Throwing for a yard.
But again, back to my point. You're gonna throw a lot of yards when you're down a lot. That's why it's not good. That's my point.
So. That still doesn't. He still see. My thing is, he still has to execute. I mean, this is gonna be a revolving argument, so I'm just gonna say it like this and
doesn't make any sense.
Revolving because he's gonna keep
no. I'm saying. He has good numbers because you have to throw a lot.
But he's still making the accurate throws and complete. He's still having the completions though. That's my thing. These people are still catching the balls because they're in his hand. The ball is in their hands if you watch it, bro. They're not necessarily not ever. I'm not saying this all the time, but a good amount of the balls are not overthrown. They're in the pocket. A lot of them are
arguing that, but look at his weapons, dude.
But you're saying it's just the weapons. I'm saying it's the ball, the accuracy that he has in it. And don't get me wrong. Yes, obviously.
He's thrown
exactly. Yes, in some instances, he has definitely thrown picks. But there's also been some instances where that man has threaded the needle and definitely threw touchdowns. So I think he's accurate. I think he's throwing yards. And it's not just the weapons, although the weapons do play a part, yes. But he's still accurate in hitting the weapons. You can have...
Look at Drew Brees without Michael Thomas right now. Who's more accurate? Drew Brees or
Dak Prescott? It depends on who you asking.
It's not depending who you Brees. Look at Drew
Brees
career percentage.
Hey, Drew Brees clutched the game last week. So
look at his
because of his accurate passing. That wasn't because of the run game. They shut the run game down.
Look, again, who's a more accurate passer, Drew Brees or
Drew Brees?
Okay, and look how lost he's looked without Michael Thomas.
He hasn't looked that lost. He still had a good completion record last week.
He's not. Drew Brees doesn't look the same. Yes, they're winning games, but he's not looking the same.
Well, okay, people are also dropping balls though.
Look how lost he looks without Michael Thomas.
He doesn't necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily that he looked lost because he's still getting the same looks. People. Yes, people are dropping balls, but people are also making catches in the end zone. Drew Brees is a type of QB. In my opinion,
he got outplayed by rookie.
Huh?
He got outplayed by rookie.
Do they really have a star receiver out of Alvin Kamara though?
He got outplayed by a rookie. My point is, look how lost Drew Brees. Because
but he doesn't look lost though. He's developing these players, but these players aren't used to having the ball thrown to them. So therefore, they're gonna drop balls because a lot of those balls were dropped last week, or just in general, without Mike Thomas being out.
He can't throw down the field, so he relies on his accuracy, and he's not looking too well without the number one wide receiver in the league. Is my point. My point is about the weapons. Drew Brees would look so much better with Michael Thompson, the number one wide receiver.
He would look so much better, yes, but he doesn't look lost. I wouldn't necessarily.
Drew Brees,
say he looked lost. They're still winning games.
He doesn't look the same. What are you talking about? He doesn't look the same.
He's still making completed passes, short, quick slants and shorts, and he's still getting TDs.
He's been doing that his whole career.
Okay, then my point exactly. He's still doing the same thing. He doesn't look lost.
No, because he's not throwing as well without Michael Thompson. That's my point.
And my point to that is that that's because the receivers are dropping. That's not necessarily all on Drew Brees because the receivers are dropping the balls, and you can see this in tape.
Perfect. So the receivers dropping the balls with Dak Prescott. He has those type of receivers that aren't dropping the ball like Amari Cooper, Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb. If anything, those guys are making spectacular catches, the opposite of what Drew Brees has. That's my point. So the weapons do matter.
And I told you that the weapons do matter, but I'm saying that can't take away from Dak Prescott throwing the ball and having perfect placement in some passes.
Why can't he win games?
Because defense is lackluster. People be throwing all over that defense like no tomorrow.
Look at the Chiefs defense.
Huh?
The year Mahomes.
Come on, bro.
Lost.
Stop, bro. The Chiefs. Don't get me wrong.
The year Mahomes won the MVP
was 1,000. But what are you trying to say?
Their defense was not good at all.
Their defense is complete trash now, but they're
not complete trash now.
Well, it's better, but it's
actually pretty good now.
I wouldn't say it's good. I say it's the great defensive schemes and the defensive blitzes that Andy Reid and the defensive coordinator got drawn up. That's what I'm saying.
So cool. So
Dak Prescott don't got that. The Cowboys don't got that. That's my point. They don't get that creativity on defense to disguise blitzes or to run zones like that. Look at their defense, bro. They're getting all sorts of smashed up and taken advantage of.
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were literally winning games because of offense on the defense. Remember that game they had against the Rams?
But that's also Patrick Mahomes, though. Patrick Mahomes is I'm not comparing Dak Prescott to Patrick Mahomes. I'm not comparing him to.
That's the type of money he wants. So we gotta compare him to that. That's the type of money he wants.
Is that? Is it though? My dog just wants his bag. But see, my dog just wants his bag. See, if we're comparing
Patrick Mahomes, dude. I mean, if you want to get paid like Patrick Mahomes, you got to give me something. You got to win games.
See. Now, even okay. See, if you're making that point, because that's an extremely valid point, and that point I can't really argue because if we're comparing like to him, that Patty McHomeboy, come on, Patty McHomeboy is a whole new level.
So let me ask you a question. So, is he better than Russell Wilson?
No.
Lamar Jackson's gonna get paid next. You think he's better than Lamar Jackson? Oh my god, I was really arguing if he's better. Prescott's better than Lamar Jackson.
I mean, no. He's not better than Lamar Jackson.
Obviously, I don't know why it took you so long. You taking Dak Prescott or Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson. I'm definitely taking Dak Prescott last as total. He's definitely last on total in my opinion when it comes to QBs. Yes.
So
do I still think he deserves to get paid at least some money?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, 1,000% do. Yeah. Do I think that he needs to keep going on a 1-year contract? Hell no. That man is
that's a franchise tag. That's what the NFL
that man is better than a franchise tag. That's my point. I'm not saying okay. Now maybe it's a little bit of a far stretch, but let
me ask you a question. Why is he better than a franchise tag? Because you won a playoff game,
huh?
Or two?
He won a. We're gonna have the same argument. In my opinion, he's looking extremely well this year. Yes, they added CeeDee Lamb. Yes, he has weapons. But once again, I'm gonna make this point.
And you're not giving me any reason besides empty calories. Let me ask you a question. You remember last year when they went 8-8? Whatever.
Yes.
You know that was like one of the worst divisions of all time.
Yes.
They missed the playoffs.
Yes.
Against Carson Wentz, who's so you were that
1,000%. But people would also blame coaching for that.
But Carson Wentz's team was all banged up. But literally playing with third string.
They have a good coach, though.
Literally playing with third string.
They have a good coach. You could use that.
It doesn't matter.
Coaching does matter, son. Coaching. Well, okay, never mind.
Not when you're dealing with third string. I mean,
coaching
you gotta have talent. You gotta have talent.
Coaching still does matter.
You gotta have talent at some point, dude. What are you talking about?
I don't know about that because what obviously you gotta have talent at some point. Okay, Philadelphia.
What are you talking?
Philadelphia versus the Patriots. The Patriots were obviously more talented, but did Philadelphia win because of the coaching?
No.
When they played in the Super Bowl, 1,000%. What are you talking about?
That Philly defense that year with Fletcher Cox. That defense was stout. Their offensive line was stout. That's why.
But the offense he had no players to throw to. That's my point.
13-3 that year. Those Philadelphia, they were good. What are you talking about?
I don't know about
Malcolm
that.
Butler didn't play that.
Huh?
Malcolm Butler didn't play in that game. So what are you talking about?
I don't know about that.
Philly team was great.
I don't know if it was necessarily great. Let's calm down with that, bro.
They went 13-3. So you're not a great team if you don't go 13-3.
You got an easy division and a good schedule. Anybody can go 13-3
because the Cowboys went to the playoffs that year too.
Huh? There's a lot of people what?
The playoffs, the division wasn't that bad that year because the Cowboys went to the playoffs that year too.
I'm pretty sure the division was that bad that year. Yes.
No.
Because mine of those two teams, the other two were dang near negative. What are you talking about?
That's always gonna be. You're not gonna have four good. You're not except the NFC with the Cardinals, Seahawks, and San Francisco. Although San Francisco is not looking too good right now. But the point is, no, the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, I think he led the league in rushing that year. What do you do? Dak and Ezekiel both went to the Pro Bowl. No, dude, the Cowboys were good that year. The Eagles were just extremely great, dude. That was a great team.
I don't know if it was necessarily a great
team. They blew out the Vikings and who else did they beat? Was it the Seahawks or was it the Saints? Anyways. No, dude, the Eagles are great there. What are you talking about? Go back and look at the roster. You're just arguing to argue.
I'm not arguing just to argue, but you're sitting here saying that Dak Prescott don't deserve his bag or deserve his money. But I
said he deserves to get paid. Obviously, he doesn't deserve to be on the franchise.
But I
should have got paid.
But I understand your point if we're comparing him to what he wants to get paid to.
Any of the top quarterbacks,
with the Patrick Mahomes, the Aaron Rodgers, or the Drew Brees. Then of course I'm agree. If you're comparing it to that standard,
that's how he wants to get paid.
I still think you need to throw him a bone, though. That's just my opinion.
Throw him a bone for what?
Huh? Because that's
not what they do in the
he's
NFL.
Still a really good. Huh?
That's not what they do in the NFL.
But no,
that's not what they do in business. They don't throw you a bone.
I know, but I'm saying
football.
But so he doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve anything for putting for. Never mind. I'm not gonna say put it up. Realistically, for putting down what he put down, getting injured, and on top of that, he was still putting up numbers as far as passing numbers
so
and
you
stuff
think,
like that.
So you think they're going to give him more money because he got injured?
Huh?
I don't.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I think the dude deserves some type of money. Yes, I think
after the injury.
Huh? No. That was the beginning question. What do you think they're going to do with him?
Well, he's going to have to come back and prove that he's able to stay healthy.
So you think
prove that he's still good enough?
I will say though,
he has a Dalton because if Andy Dalton starts winning games, then it's gonna be weird because okay, if Andy Dalton wins games and let's say he takes us to the playoffs, which is not saying much because the division is terrible, and they actually win a playoff game or two, I don't know where that leaves Dak.
I will say this: Andy Dalton, the completions that he did make, those were spot on balls.
He had weapons, but
but they were still spot on balls. Like if you look
against the Giants,
huh? I know, but my point is there were still accurate balls. Whatever way you want to put it, it was still accurate balls. It's still accurately throwing balls.
There's a reason.
So we'll see. We will see this upcoming weekend how he plays.
There's a reason they haven't won a game. Who they playing? They're playing the Cardinals. I'm putting my money on the Cardinals. But the point is, I want Dak to get his money, absolutely. But I'm saying, just because he's putting big numbers, because he has thrown for the most yards.
That gotta count for something, in my opinion.
Not if you're losing. Not if you got one game. That one game you're lucky.
But that's not all on me, though. That's the thing, though. It's not all on me. There's a lot that goes into football. It's not all on me because these people can't catch it. The coaching is absolutely horrible. That's not all on me. Why should it affect my pay when I'm putting in my work? When I'm putting the team on my back? Every time we won, we put the team on. One time we won, it looked like he put the team on his back. Not really because this is off an outside kick.
It is on him because the quarterback is most important.
And he brought him back that game too with the Atlanta Falcons. He brought them back in. Granted, this is the Atlanta Falcons, but he still brought him back. He still deserves something
for not winning games. I'm so confused.
He deserves something because he's showing improvement.
When have they ever done that, dude? They're in the worst division of all time, Lucas.
But my point is, there's other components it's not just him that's making the team bad. That's my point. The poor defense, the semi-poor coaching that's going on, because a lot of people ain't liking the coach right now.
Mike McCarthy, he's a Super Bowl champion.
I know, but some people...
He took Aaron Rodgers to the championship.
But some people are
multiple NFC championship games.
Some people are still not liking what he's doing in the Dallas, what he's doing in Dallas. That is, people don't like what he's doing. People don't like
they don't like it because he's losing.
Huh? Exactly, and that has to deal with something with the coach as well. There should be pressure on the coach just as much as the QB.
Pressure on the coach, but look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady's done a lot with less. He's taking teams to the Super Bowl. That's Tom Brady though. Come on, we're talking about the best QB of all time. So I can't compare him to a bad QB. I can't compare him to a good QB. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers never thrown to a first round wide receiver. And he's taking teams to the Super Bowl.
This is true. This is true.
NFC champion.
Hold on. And once again, I will agree. This is one thing I will agree with you on.
There's a lot of quarterbacks who've done a lot more with a lot less than Dak. Aaron Rodgers has never had the receiving core or running back that Dak Prescott has had. Tom Brady only had Randy Moss. He made Wes Welker great because look what happened when he left. Well, he did all right when Dibber and Peyton. But anyways, Tom Brady's done a lot with less. Carson Wentz has done a lot with less. Russell Wilson has done a lot with less. Dude, there's been plenty of people who've done a lot with way less than what Dak Prescott has had. Because we both agree that he has one of the top receiving cores running back
for sure.
in football. You got to win me some games, dude. It's that simple. If you have that, because my argument is always gonna be there's people who've done a lot more with a lot less. That's always gonna be my argument.
But they also, Tom Brady had Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick. Sorry, I mean, great at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, that's a totally different story. Aaron Rodgers do develop players. Russell Wilson has Pete Carroll, but Russell Wilson can also develop players as well. And that's something that Dak Prescott is learning how to. Well, I don't know if he's ever gonna learn how to do it because everything he has.
So I see your problem. So you want your cake and you want to eat it too. That's what it sounds like. That's what you want.
That makes no damn sense.
Because you're saying, okay, I'm not going to give him the responsibility of the Aaron Rodgers, but you also want to get paid.
Hell no, I'm not saying that. No, because we're having two separate arguments here. I'm agreeing with you. That if you're comparing him to the Patty McHomeboys, the Lamar Jacksons, like obviously he falls short of the QB stick. But what I am saying is you can't take what he's losing. You can't necessarily say that's all on Dak because it's not. And what he's doing in the beginning of the year before he got injured, he was putting up what you consider empty calories. But to me, like, he's proving himself, yes, because he's still throwing. He's showing, hey, bro, it's not just all on me. The defense is letting down.
Matthew Stafford puts up great numbers every year.
Didn't Matthew Stafford been get paid though? What's your point?
Huh?
Didn't Matthew Stafford been get paid?
And he's still losing. Yeah, that's my point. But that's a separate argument. So let me ask you a question about Dak Prescott because of what you just said about comparing him to the other QBs, right? If I can't compare him to his counterparts, who can I compare him to? So let me ask you this about Dak Prescott being QB. What, in your opinion, or it's not really an opinion, what's the most important position on the football field? It's there's no question.
No, QB, obviously.
Okay, so
coaching doesn't play a part?
Listen. I didn't say that play a part. Obviously, it plays a part. Of course, it plays a part. Yes, you gotta have a good coach in order to win a Super Bowl. But if you're a QB, can go out there and win me some games, especially against those bad teams. But anyways, so we and I both know that the QB is the most important position. So why are you trying to lessen the blame on Dak if we know that's just what comes with the position, dude?
But
you're the leader of America's team, a starting QB, and you want money. You got to win some games. I'm not saying it's all on Dak Prescott's shoulders, but most of it is because you're the quarterback, and everyone agrees that that's the most important position. It's just that simple. I don't know why.
But if he's putting him my point is if he's putting him in positions,
he's not though.
To possibly.
Listen. No.
Didn't I just let him talk chat for like 3 minutes?
You're not making any sense because you just said how do you put him in position when you're down by the average of 17 points every game? How you put him in positions?
Is that true fact? Right?
Yes. Go look at the Cleveland game. Go look at the Atlanta game. Go look at the all these games you lost. If you're down by 17 points on average, how are you putting me in position?
To be fair,
more than 17 actually.
To be fair, Cleveland got a really good D line.
Myles Garrett is very good. I don't know, but Cleveland's defense is not very great. Their secondary is not very great. That's why Dak Prescott was allowed to throw that many yards.
Yeah, but I think
that's another thing. He's playing against a lot of bad defenses. Atlanta, very terrible.
Yeah, horrible. You can't
Cleveland is terrible. Like I go back and look at the other people they played, but they're terrible too. So again, it's not like he's playing all-time great defenses either. Yeah. That's another thing. He's able to put these up against these bad teams like this. That's another point I forgot to mention.
That's a good point.
So if I can't compare him to other quarterbacks, then who can I compare him to? And it's the most important position on the field. We all know that. And you're putting your team in a steep hill by being down on the average.
Am I putting my team? My point is, am I or is the coaches?
You're the quarterback. You got these weapons, dude.
But I'm throwing up yards. I'm doing my part. I'm throwing up yards. I'm not doing my part by throwing up yards.
You can't.
If I'm in the red,
you're making my point. You're literally making my point.
How am I making your point?
Because you keep saying he's throwing all these yards. I'm putting him in position, but you're down to average of 17. Something's not adding there.
But my point, hey, I'm still. You can raise your hands all you want, but I'm still putting up. I'm still putting up my yards. I deserve some type of paycheck. If you don't think, bro, Dak Prescott still deserves something in my opinion, bro. But I mean, we'll leave it there.
Franchise him again. They're gonna franchise him again. He gotta come back and prove he's healthy. I hate this.
Go ahead, ask for a trade.
I think so. You can't ask for a trade on that exclusive franchise tag, baby. We own you, boy.
Why you put it like that?
We own you, cowboy. Oh man, that was fun. That was a little passion debate. That took way longer than it should have had.
Way longer. That was good. I'm proud of both of us for our debate.
Ain't no proud. You just all you had to say.
And I didn't get hit this time, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm really happy about that.
All that to finally agree with me.
I don't agree with you.
You just agree with me.
No.
But anyways, that's a different question. Jimmy G of the San Francisco.
My dog got benched.
You didn't even know this. Relax.
I didn't know this until right beforehand. Come on.
Against the Miami Dolphins, man. They're getting blown out, dude. I think the Dolphins had like
Didn't you say
points.
he was a really accurate QB? They took him to the Super Bowl. Weren't you raving about this man?
He did take him to the Super Bowl, yeah. So
did he take it to the Super Bowl? Did the running game?
Dak's never led a team to the Super Bowl.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, so that doesn't.
You just said he deserves to get paid for putting up numbers, blah blah blah.
But he still does. But that's not my point though. But you said Jimmy G's a really good QB, right? Pretty good QB at least.
You said what?
You said Jimmy G's a pretty good QB, right?
His win-loss record is pretty good. That's what I said. Yeah.
No, you said that he was a pretty good.
Yeah, he was at the time. Yeah.
Was at the time? What changed? What changed?
Ankle. You see, he's not far from the high ankle sprain. Look, see, when we talk about injuries, look, you just want to roll your eyes.
The high ankle sprain.
Yes.
What's that? He was a pocket passer. What's that gonna do with him?
He's not right.
He's a pocket passer. What's that gonna do with him? He can still pass the ball with a high ankle sprain.
Bro, you keep spitting.
Sorry, passion.
No, dude. He has to plant that foot. Dude.
Oh no, stop, bro.
That's what I'm going to look. He's not right, dude. I don't think Jimmy G's right to be getting blown out by the Dolphins like that.
He got blown out straight by the Dolphins. My dog took the seat on the Chris bench.
I mean, I don't know. Plus Bosa's out for the, he tore his ACL or whatever.
My dog, everyone getting injured on that team.
Bro, it's not their year, bro. We're gonna run it back next year.
We gonna run it back.
But they're gonna run it back next year.
Porn star Jimmy out.
They lost Emmanuel Sanders. Come on, bro. That's a huge weapon to lose.
That is a huge weapon to lose.
I mean, so next year we'll see. Anything else with football? Patriots back. Patriots finally playing.
Do you want to go over schedule?
I'm sure. Is Cam playing? That's all I care about.
No, I'm almost confident Cam ain't playing.
Why? It's been like 2 weeks.
Come on, bro. You know that COVID's something serious, bro. What? Someone just shut down their thing. Someone just shut down their facility due to COVID.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, Atlanta Falcons.
They need to shut down that whole thing.
Why are you doing like that?
Because, bro, they blow up the whole thing. Take Julio to
bring him over here
to
Pittsburgh.
No, bro. Take Julio to Green Bay and call it a day. All right. So what do we got on the docket for as far as the schedule?
All right. So the 1 o'clock games, we got the Texans and Titans. Don't really care about that. Bengals and Colts.
Why not? You ain't see what Derrick Henry did to your boy Josh Norman?
They're gonna 1,000% dominate the Texans.
Oh yeah, Texans.
That's what I'm saying.
Deshaun just got paid too. This is a crazy year to go. Well, what is he?
1-4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then you got the Bengals and Colts. I don't really care about that game.
What's the Colts record?
3-2.
Okay.
3-2 with Philly Phil at QB.
Yeah, Philip. Yeah.
And you got the 0-5 Falcons. Matt Ryan's overrated. I will continue to say that. And the 1-4 Vikings.
You heard what T.I. said about him, right?
What?
T.I. wants him out of there.
Over Matt Ryan?
Yeah, well, they've been said that.
I've been said that too.
After that Super Bowl, I know you can't get rid of him because he was MVP, but I got rid of him after that.
Julio should have got MVP that year. Sorry. Then you got the Broncos and Patriots. Hey, I don't know, bro.
Broncos and Patriots. What are you saying? I don't know for.
Hey, I always
Cam playing. That's all I'm worried about.
I don't think Cam's playing.
Okay, then we're even. Well, so that I'm taking Bill Belichick.
Huh? Just mad. And you got the Washington and Giants.
Who cares about that game?
Ravens and Eagles.
That should be a fun game. The Eagles almost beat the Steelers. I know you saw that.
We have full control. Although we got them a win.
We didn't have anybody.
Huh?
Carson Wentz was throwing to you out there.
Hey, this is true, bro. This is true. I'm not gonna lie. They got a little closer than we expected. And then you got the Browns and Steelers. That to me is gonna be a really good game.
Big gonna have a field day against that secondary.
You think so?
Yeah.
Bro, Browns still got. Well, I don't know because Kareem Hunt's hurt still. I guess.
No, he finished last game. He got hurt, but he finished last.
Yeah,
game.
but he's still questionable.
Is he?
Yeah,
he's playing.
for the groin. But you know they still gotta.
Well, he played last game, didn't he? He played last game.
Mm-hmm. But he popped up questionable. I got him on fantasy. That's the reason why I know that. But anyways, that should be an interesting game. It's a division game, so that's gonna be a hard fought game. And you got the Bears and Panthers. Bro, the Bears are looking kind of good this year, bro. I can't. You don't think so?
Don't get fooled by the record.
Come on, Nick Foles, bro. Nick Foles, baby.
Nick Foles. You look terrible in that first half against Tampa Bay.
This is true, and they don't really have a defense like that. Lions and Jaguars. Nope.
I could care less.
Jets and Dolphins. And you got the Packers and
There's a lot
Bucs.
of terrible games. You said the Jags versus. Oh my.
Yeah, Jets and Dolphins, Packers and Bucks.
There's a lot of terrible teams this year.
And Rams and 49ers. That's the 8:00 game.
What's the record?
2-3 and 4-1.
Yeah. Yeah, Packers versus Bucks. That's the game that we all want to see. And
do we really want to see it? I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna freaking launch against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, bro. I think he's about to definitely have 400. Well, probably over 400 game.
I don't know about all that, but they're definitely gonna win. And the Bills versus Chiefs.
Man, you got that Monday. I got Chiefs. Le'Veon coming back. Dumb question. Do you think Le'Veon Bell will play for that game?
I don't know. I think doesn't he have to pass a physical or something?
That's right. And then you got Cardinals and Cowboys. I got the Cardinals for that.
Yeah, I mean we'll see what the Red Rifle does, but I like the Cardinals.
You said the Red Rifle?
The Red Rifle, yeah, Sandy Dalton.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the other. Well, that's not even really. Other than they don't really got a. No, I guess they do got kind of corners because they got Marcus Peters, but
that's Baltimore.
I know I'm tripping.
Jesus.
Patrick Peterson, Jesus. Sorry, I get that all confused, which I don't understand how. But that should be interesting. Other than that, it's kind of a crappy week.
There's a couple good games. Like the Browns versus Ravens should be interesting. Or I'm sorry, the Browns versus Steelers, and the Ravens versus Philly should be interesting.
Do you think the Ravens and Philly really gonna be that interesting?
Philly played bad, dude. Carson Wentz has some weapons, bro. I'm telling you, Carson Wentz is great. He just needs some weapons. Unlike your boy Dak.
Not my boy, but we'll get there. But yeah, other than that, like we said earlier, the Atlanta Falcons, they closing that shop up for a little bit. So
how are they even playing if their facilities closed?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. Honestly,
for multiple positives.
Bro, the way this COVID thing's going on, the NFL is doing a horrible job at executing this.
Yeah, they are.
Actually, probably the worst out of all sports teams.
In 3 months, the NBA had no positive.
0.
You got all these facilities and
they're closing down.
Teams.
What you had? What'd you have last week? Was it
the Titans?
Yeah. It was the Titans for like 3 days.
Had the outbreak. Vikings had the outbreak.
Bro, you're looking absolutely horrified.
Granted, they're not in the bubble, but I mean, they don't seem to be, I don't know, following protocol as well as the NBA players were. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with the NFL. Because Patriots already, I guess they use their buys, so we'll see. On to the basketball. Ty Lue, new head coach of the Clippers. They're gonna finalize. They're working on finalizing a 5-year deal. For him to become the head coach. At first, I was like, man, that doesn't make any sense because he was there when Doc was there. But
I'm about to say this is gonna be 1,000% your ball field because as far as Ty Lue goes, I don't really know anything about him. And LeBron James, to me, every time LeBron James is on a team, I feel like LeBron James is the coach.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't really. That's your ball field there. I can't really get no input.
Yeah, the Clippers. The problem wasn't coaching. It wasn't talent, or maybe it was coaching or something. Something was off, and it wasn't talent. And since Tyler was there, he knows the internal problem that was going on. So it'd be better for someone on the inside to become the head coach. So that makes sense. And Sadly has a proven track record with LeBron.
I still want to know why they got rid. I know they probably never say. I still want to know why they got rid of Doc Rivers.
Can't blow a 3-1 lead like that, especially when you were favorited by pretty much everybody to win the championship. At least go to the Western Conference Finals. Can't blow a 3-1 lead. And Doc's done it on 3 occasions now. So, I mean, it makes sense why Tyler is the head coach now. But do you think that's gonna work? Someone made the point that you need to hear the same thing from a different person. So maybe it gets to their head this time. I don't know. Like I said, they didn't lack any talent. It was just something wasn't clicking. So we'll see this upcoming season because this upcoming season is going to be crazy with the Splash Brothers. Anthony Davis confirmed that he's resigning.
No, I don't know why anybody would be surprised.
Yeah, because like people were acting like, "What is he gonna like?" What
you just want to chip with LeBron James, bro.
Like, where else do you think he was gonna go? I don't know why that was such a big speculation, but yeah.
And is that? Well, I was looking at it a little bit. That LeBron James wants to pursue Chris Paul, or that's what Shannon Sharp was saying. Something along those lines.
They're trying to. Nah, we gonna veto that trade. Nah.
You said you got veto that trade?
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, that's not happening.
They get Chris Paul. Nope. I'm not watching basketball.
You know NBA?
No, I'm not watching basketball. If y'all get Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, nope. That's unfair.
Wait, unfair? Weren't you a huge Golden State fan? Y'all had KD, son.
Yeah, he was a free agent.
Nah.
Y'all trying to do some weird trade.
Nah, bro. LeBron.
KD was a free agent. He had the ability and option to go wherever he wanted. He just so happened to want to go to play with the shooting back.
Either way,
it's different when trying to orchestrate a weird trade.
No, my dog LeBron James want his revenge.
No.
He want his revenge. He said it's my time to build a super team.
Jordan never played with anybody as good as Anthony Davis. No.
Oh, hey, no, that's not even. I don't even. That's not. Y'all want to wipe, bro. Okay, look.
You see LeBron, I love LeBron, but this man acting like he did something incredible. I mean, the bubble was hard, but okay. This is gonna sound like I'm hating. I'm not hating because I love LeBron. He's top 5, so I'm. Never mind. But go ahead. What you about to say?
My dog, you ain't gonna give it to him?
No, because it's gonna sound like I'm hating. But go ahead.
No, well, no. I was gonna say, I give LeBron his respect, of course. But I don't know, bro. I feel like next year is gonna be a little bit of a different tale, bro. You got Splash Brothers coming back. Golden State's still gonna be. They still got Draymond Green. They still got a phenomenal coach. Then you got obviously. I don't know about the KD and Kyrie, so I'm just gonna focus in on the rest. Although to be honest, because the way the Houston Rockets are kind of in shambles right now. No one really.
Well, since we're the Houston Rockets, Daryl Morey decided to step down as the GM, or part ways.
So that's gonna be.
What the Houston Rockets? What y'all gonna do?
Huh? Depending on what we do, I don't know, bro. They're talking about from the rumors that I'm reading that came out today, and today is Friday. They're talking about New York Knicks possibly trading for Russell Westbrook.
Don't do it.
And then someone tweeted, not tweeted, but it was said that they would trade. I said this, and you said it would make no sense, which I agree. That they're talking about the trade was for Joel Embiid on the 76ers. And those are 2 rumors right now, so I guess we'll really see. But but here's my thing, though. Can y'all get a head coach before y'all talk about trades, please? That's my big thing. So that I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see where, see what happens and see where people land up. But I mean, it's as far as come on, people gotta stop comparing LeBron James to Michael Jordan. I don't think it's close.
I hate to say it, but it's not.
Why you said it like that? That's not. I hate to say it, but I don't think it's close at all. I mean, it's as simple as this: different, tougher era. Although Metal World Peace had something different to say about it.
He got his feelings.
Different, tougher era. One. Don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan obviously had a really phenomenal team, but come on, bro. Look at AD. And then if we're talking about just comparison difference, bro, how big is LeBron?
6'9".
And how big was Michael?
6'6".
Exactly my point. Significantly smaller and lighter, but yeah, my dog was still taking hits like no other. It's like no other. Let me put it like this, bro. They built a strategy just to foul Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron doesn't have, bro. LeBron doesn't have that. You know what I mean? So if they had to build a strategy around just to do that, come on, coach. And I mean, I don't really like counting chips, either or. But I mean, it's 4-8 to 6. Come on, bro. And then you have some people like the podcast we listened to all the way in that I had playing. They were like, well, he's getting close to Jordan. Bro, you're 4-8, bro. Ain't that negative? Last time I checked.
4-6.
4-6. Sorry. Ain't that?
Well, the thing that totally dilutes the argument for me is, or wash away the argument for me, is that Michael Jordan never played with a top 5 player. Scotty was great, but Scotty wasn't. Karl Malone, Charles Barkley. You had.
He didn't have another like.
Yeah, Dave Robinson.
He didn't have another like superstar like that.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. He wasn't playing with another.
There wasn't like a duo
player.
like that.
I mean, Scotty was great, but
it wasn't like a Kobe and Shaq duo.
Nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't
because that's what LeBron and AD pretty much are.
Yeah, they're Shaq and Kobe type duo. Two best players in the league at the time.
Yeah, 1000%.
Although LeBron and AD aren't the 2 best players in the league. LeBron is the best, but AD is not the second best. Shaq and Kobe were, and Michael and Scotty weren't. They're a great duo, but they weren't 1 and 2 like Shaq and Kobe were. But that's what dilutes the argument for me. Kobe never. Michael never played with anyone as good as AD and won a chip. So,
but yeah, he still won it, so you still gotta give him that.
He won. Yeah, that's
no. I'm about to say. I'm just saying in general for people that don't or think that's. Nah, like the man still got it. You know what I mean? Regardless.
In year 17.
Yeah, in year 17 at that. As far as
year 17, still the best player in the league.
Yeah,
that counts for something.
It's 2020 with good vitamins. That's what I gotta say.
That's another argument that people don't like to. The people don't consider. They're just better medicine, better technology.
Oh, 1,000, bro. You don't think LeBron
Jordan
James
came out in '84?
But you don't think LeBron James is doing cryotherapy, all this extra stuff for your body and keep up? And not to mention, you're not getting. And I hate to do this because I'm not trying to downplay the NBA. You're not getting hit as hard as you were back then. You're not going up with that. You still obviously have physical stuff you got to deal with, but it's not.
The traveling was way harder. They didn't get private planes back then. They had to ride on.
There's so many different components that wear on the body.
Yeah, the shoes weren't as good. They're playing in freaking Converse.
Come on, bro.
The Jordan 1s? I don't know how Michael Jordan played in those.
Y'all will walk the Converse? I sound like a redneck there.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Just a lot of factors. Again, the technology, like you said, the cryo, the medicine's better. Everything is better, and I don't think people take that into consideration. That's why I don't think it's fair to compare generations. Even still, Michael Jordan was still the most athletic player of all time. So
yeah,
he's not just a great basketball player; he's a great athlete. But yeah, so that's that for as far as basketball goes. Unless you want to add anything.
Nope, that's all I really got for that.
All right, MMA, Korean Zombie versus Brian Ortega. That's happening tomorrow. Did you watch last card last week?
No, I did not. Was it a good card?
Corey Sandhagen spinning wheel kicked Marlon.
Oh, that was one. I did see highlights on that. It was one that some people say the best knockout in UFC history.
Oh, you talking about the black guy?
Yeah.
No, that's a different.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Joaquin, I believe it's Joaquin. Yeah, that was he. Yeah, he caught the kick. Then did like a. Yeah, that was cool, but. That was the best kill of the night, but also Corey Sandhagen on Marlon Rice. That kill was nice too. It was a spin wheel kick. TKO finish. That was also good. He pretty much dominated that fight though. I thought he was looking real good. But other than that, that's all I got here. Unless you wanted to add something in particular.
Oh, my fault. I thought you were about to go on. Any music or anything like that for the people?
Any music?
What you been listening to? Oh, never mind. You probably still getting some diamonds, some gems, son, from the classic days.
What classic days?
Yes, sir.
You sound like an old head, bro.
That's what it's starting to seem like.
How? Because I like to listen to oldies with goodies.
Great way to put it.
Yeah, dude. I'm just listening to oldies but goodies. But yeah, nothing this far.
Nothing really new.
Benny the Butcher, great rapper, like rapper. But that's about it. You?
Not really.
Oh, shout out to the Joe Budden podcast. They're back. They dropped on SoundCloud.
Oh, is it on SoundCloud now?
Yeah.
Cause they got off Spotify, correct? Okay, nice.
Their deal with Spotify finished. So shout out to the Joe Budden podcast, and my favorite podcast. So yeah, that's cool. Glad to see them back. Streets needed that.
Streets needed that for sure.
Oh yeah, we needed it.
That's always good, baby. That's always good. But now I've been listening to some lately I've been getting honestly into some little bit kind of like R&B, like 2020 R&B. Which I'm gonna be honest, I thought R&B was dead. I think I brought up on the podcast before, and you said, "Nah, go check some things out." I'm going to go check some things out, bro. And R&B is definitely alive, bro. I've been in my little R&B bag. I've also been listening to what I think I'm probably about to start into, bro. Well, not really, probably. I might start jumping some rock. I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. I might every week I try to do like a different genre, different like artist or different like album or something along those lines, and really just do it for my own knowledge. So, like I've been just loving the vibe and loving the music, bro. That's all you really can do, right?
So you're not gonna name the artist?
Oh, my fault. I'm going to pull it. Up right quick. So as people know, well, we didn't really cover this at all, but as people know, Bryson Taylor.
Who? How you say that?
Bryson Tiller.
Okay, yeah, the anniversary.
Yes, sir. That was a really good album. I didn't really, actually, I think I did finish it. That's something that I've really been kind of listening to too. Man, it's just freaking phenomenal. Of course, you got Kalani, and then I'm so about to kill this name, bro. I'm gonna try my hardest, bro. Don't annihilate me, bro. Ari Lennox.
Yeah, you said
okay.
Correct. Yeah, Ari Lennox.
Then I've been listening to her, obviously, and then obviously you got Black, Black with the six Black. And then her as well that I've been listening to. You got.
I thought you meant like specific. Yeah, of course. Yeah, these are popular artists. You're not going the specific songs.
Oh, specific song. Oh no, I was just naming. In general,
these are very popular R&B artists. Right?
Hey, popular for them, new to me, baby. But anyways, so you got Sorrows by Bryson Tiller, and then you got Like What I Want by I don't know how to say this name, bro. I've been trying to for hours. Given?
Who?
Giveon?
Well, you're not pointing at anything. Show me what you're pointing at.
Oh, jeez.
Javon?
Javon, there it is. And then Comfortable by her. And then you also got Do To Me by her again. I've been vibing to that. I'll Kill You with that Summer Walker. And then By Any Means, Johora.
Speaking of her, dude, she was on Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. Have you seen that?
No, I have not.
You watch Jimmy Fallon?
I don't think I've seen the show one time. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know who he is, right?
I hope so.
Late night host?
Yeah. I know who Jimmy Fallon is.
Okay, wait. Her was on there playing solos, and she's a really great guitar player.
Really?
Yeah, she's amazing. She just got her own line with Fender. So shout out to her. She's one of my top artists right now, as far as music goes. Yeah, hers is amazing.
Also Alicia Keys too. What's this? Is this album called Alicia? I don't know what this album is called. I think it's called Alicia. But that one's really good too with Underdog, 3 Hour Drive, and Show Me Love with Miguel. It's a phenomenal song, man. But that's pretty much all I've been listening to as far as like R&B goes, and those are just some songs. So it's been pretty good, man. It's been pretty good just listening and vibing and just chilling. Yeah.
All right, cool. That was episode 50. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week with the brand new episode right here.
Right now, got the Chris 50, baby.
Bye.